Hello everyone. This week's video is going to be about this branch grow over, not much. I mean, you've got your gnarly branch coming through there. And I am going to put some epoxy with it, put it down in this bowl. I would like to try out the Let's Resin Mica Powder Plum with this one today. Looks like a really pretty color. We'll see once we get it mixed up. If I decide to add any other colors with it, we'll make that decision later. But this thing has to have some cleaning done on it. And I'm just going to use my little wire brush, or I may get my bigger one to try to knock some of this stuff back. Get a mask on. Here I got it kind of cleaned up, and I will bring you guys back whenever I have some epoxy mixed up. Oh, let's make it, because you're in such a hurry. So thick. Hopefully I can get all the bubbles out. Hopefully she don't crack a lacking. Let's drizzle in some white. Yeah, so we are on the lathe. I am on a faceplate. I did have a little bit of an issue with one of my screws on the faceplate. I have stripped it out. So it's going to be a pain to get my faceplate off whenever I get it turned around, but we'll cross that bridge whenever we get to it. I'm going to start out by just kind of getting the shape around, and then probably we'll go with the mortise just because it's such a small piece. So let me get geared up and we'll get to spinning. I'm going to do some dry sanding and then some wet sanding and get a finish put on the outside of this bowl. I typically wouldn't do that until I got the inside, but because I've got this mortise and I have so much epoxy down here, I need to do it all at once. So let me get going on that. Okay, let's go on with some sanding sealer. Get some sanding paste going. Woohoo! God dang it, I can't keep a hold of it. How in the heck? Don't watch this. Don't watch it. No. Maybe if we put the chuck on it. Eastbound down, loaded up and trucking. She gonna do what I said can't be done. It's a long way to go and a short time to get there. Alright, I'm gonna get the big boy out. Got one of them. Should have known that was gonna happen. That don't give a person good confidence. I don't want to mess up my tenon. If I broke it, I'm gonna be mad. If I break it, I'm gonna be mad. Finger up, I'm sure. Yep. Sure enough did. That's what you don't do. Kind of scary if I gotta have this much trouble with it, huh? What kind of trouble I'm really gonna have with it? What on earth did you get yourself into? That goes to the trash. Well, we got us a fine mess. I had to go freaking sling it off the lathe. Let me pick up a mess here. Okay, well that was a fine mess that I made. I also, when I slinged it off the lathe, trying to pry that off, thinking I could do that, I don't know what I was thinking, put a little dent in the bowl. Everything else looks okay. I don't see any cracks or anything. A few little scuff marks on it. Anyway, I will see what I need to do to fix that. But let's get it on the lathe and start working on the middle. Pretty bad when she's already got some battle scars. Ugh. what do I do about that? Oh well, see what not to do. Holy smokies. Tell you what, that branch that was coming through there is giving me what for. I am actually thinking about getting my Forstner bits out and drilling down. And I ain't got very far to go because it ain't a very deep bolt, but I mean, my tools are getting too hot. It's just, that is hard business. Hard business right through there. I have to remember that next time I think I'm going to do a piece like this. Don't do it. Alright, let me get set up so I can drill some of this out. This is crazy business. Pretty sure this is tight down. Good. Listen, don't have no time for no more trips off the lathe. Yeah, pushed it too far. See that? That is part of my foot. Let me see what it did. I'm not through it, but it gave it a twist and that come off. What? This tells you how hard this stuff is. This is just silliness. Almost like rust down in there. So, I don't know if you can be trusted. Now, let me get you off the lathe. Whoa. Yeah. Man. That little bit of epoxy popped right off. Now I gotta see if I can repair that. Or I don't know that I can repair it. Man. Sakes alive. Well, it's pretty late this evening. Alright. We'll bring you back tomorrow when I have a think about it. Got it in the cold jaws. I glued the pieces back on. It's pretty rough, and I've got to tool that back, but while I still have my Forstner bit on, I'm going to drill this a little bit deeper because I do have to. I don't want to trust that for as hard as that branch wood was coming up out of there. I think I'm still going to have trouble with hollow or with turning the inside of it. So I want a little bit deeper mortise on it. So I'm going to start out by doing that. Another thing I was thinking about doing is another one of my little treasures that I bought at Habitat for Humanity. I'm thinking about attaching this to the bottom of it. Just because when she gets injured, she gets a pretty. All right, so got the mortise set up. Got it brought down. I am going to do some sanding and all that business, and I will bring you guys back whenever I have it flipped around. See what I got going on down here. That is a nightmare. Well, it looks like the epoxy did not absorb really super well in the very middle. So I've just got, I don't know if I keep going, if I'll get more back into it. On the underneath side there was still some epoxy, but yikes. That is just some ugly business going on there. It is not even wanting to cut. And I got a pretty good crack right there. Boy, I tell you what, not even my nothing wants to cut that. Yeah, trouble comes in small packages, I tell you what. Oh man, That is some rough business going on down in there. I am not completely sure what I'm going to do about that. What I am going to do is some sanding. I don't normally start out with, I don't even know if 80 grit is going to cut it. I may go to 60 grit and just see. I'm just getting down there where I'm worried I might go through the bottom. So, yeah. Let me do some sanding and yeah, we'll see. This is nothing but trouble. So that fracture goes pretty deep. I can't believe, I guess it was a part of, I don't know, a bark inclusion that went up through there. And then there's some little ones. I think I'm gonna soak this down a little bit with just some regular CA. It's pretty smooth. And then I'm gonna use some black CA in that spot. There's a couple other little spots that I will do that with. Holy moly, I wasn't sure about this piece. I didn't know if I was going to get off the lathe with this piece in one, all intact. Some of it was self-induced, me trying to get that faceplate. That was just, silliness. I should have never tried to pry it. So, there's that. Sometimes we just get in a hurry and jump on in and think, hey, well, we're just going to do this. And then you have things like that happen. Anyway, yeah. So, I always leave in the good, the bad, and the ugly in my videos. So, you guys could see that, I could have cut it all out and you guys wouldn't even know. But, that's just how I roll. Anyway, this branch, whoa, I thought it was going to give such a cool design in the interior of the bowl and the exterior, which you've only seen a little bit of it on the exterior. Let me bring it up here and show you Oh, and there's some beautiful wood right there. And here's where the dent was. I just filled it in with a little bit of black CA and sanded it back, and you know, you're just, it took care of it fairly well. Here's some more gorgeous wood patterns and everything. Yeah, and like I said, the inside, I expected, and hopefully you guys can see the lighting. It's hard to get out of the lighting with the camera. I had expected that to be a little more open. I don't know why I thought that, but I thought that would give a really good pattern. There's some beautiful grain on the inside. And chatoyance, which, you know, you just really can't see it in the camera, I don't think. Right in through here is some pretty chatoyance, and down through there. So, yeah. But I'm going to tell you what, if I come across another branch grow over like this one, I'm going to think twice before I do anything with it. I'm not going to say I'll never do it again, because I just can't not think about it at least. Anyway, so like the way the epoxy came out. I like the color. I wish I would have lightened it just a little bit, not gone quite as heavy, because it does read a lot darker than I expected. The white was a nice addition to help bring out the lighter color. Yeah, so yeah, not too displeased with this piece after I got it done. I'm just frustrated because I went through all hell and back. Anyway, and the little piece that I added on the end wasn't to cover up where the cracks were. That was just a, I don't know, came across it and thought, oh, she's just a tiny bowl. Maybe she needs some extra bling or something to her. So she's not too bad looking. Yeah, so I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch my video, and it means the world to me. It just really does. And thank you to everyone that comments. You know, that means a lot. I enjoy reading all of them, and, you know, getting everybody's perspective on it, or, you know, if they would do something different, or if you have a suggestion, which is not to pry your faceplate off with a screwdriver. Should have got that drill out a lot sooner. My life would have been a lot easier, but, you know, anyway, we better quit talking about that. So, yeah, anyway, thanks for stopping by. A special shout out to my subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, jump on down and mash that subscribe button. It's free. There's no expense. It just is going to let you know when I got a video coming out, and I try to put out one a week. And I also want to let you guys know, if you comment and you've subscribed, it's going to put you in my next giveaway whenever I have that. Also, if you share my video and give me the thumbs up, that's always to help me grow my channel. After all, that's the reason I'm out here. I want to get out to more people and, you know, I don't know, be a part of it. We're going to put her in the picture box. I want you guys to have a great day, and we'll see you on the flip side.